Hello, everyone, and thank you for watching. Today, we are back in Tier Maker, but it's not the end of the year yet. Or the beginning of the year is when we're going to start doing those. That doesn't matter. Today, yes, we're back in Tier Maker because today we're going to be doing ranking every single Pokemon ever with the official art. Um, This is the person that put this together. It includes Mega Evolutions, regional forms, and Gigantamax forms. And it's a total of 1250 that we will be ranking today. I realized I think we ranked starters, but we've never ranked all the Pokemon. Got to try to be doing this generation by generation. And oh, you can't see. Let me a little smaller because you can't see. Hold on. There we go. That should be good enough. Okay. So we're gonna start in order. Oh, there's not an F tier. Hold on. We gotta edit this. How to do? Are we able to edit this? Oh, come on. Seriously? Can you let me do a little edit? See, I could have swore they used to. Kidding me? I just want an F. Ah. Oh. No. No. Don't do that. Settings. There we go. Add a row below. Clear that. And then what do we not have? We don't have blue. There we go. Okay. So, starting with Bulbasaur. Let's get this going. Bulbasaur has kind of grown on me. Ever since I think it was our Moemon playthrough where we had Bulbasaur as a lead, our starter. Still my least favorite of the original three, probably, but not bad. I would say Bulbasaur as a Pokemon probably B tier, and not just for Bulbasaur. Um, then we have Ivysaur, who is better by a mile. The best form of this, not quite S tier, but very good. A tier. And then we have fucking slow ass Venusaur. I genuinely hate Venusaur. You know what's worse though? I feel like the Mega Evolution, I don't feel like it's bad enough to be an F, but it's close. The Gigantamax, though, still pretty ugly, but actually a little bit better. So we'll put them in C. Charmander. Not actually. Charmander's probably my least favorite in terms of the Charmander line. I just don't like the head. It looks weird to me. In the official art, in the anime and stuff, it's fine. I would honestly, and again, not for Charmander, but I am gonna put them in C tier. That said, Charmeleon is A tier. Charizard is also A tier. And then we have Mega X, which is S. You can't deny Mega X is S. And then Mega Charizard Y is definitely A. Almost S. And then I think Gigantamax Charizard's kind of dumb. I'm not a big fan of most of the Gigantamax Pokemon, so we're gonna have them in C as well. Squirtle, my favorite of the Gen 1 starters. And I like me some turtles. Um, that said, again, they are pretty basic. And they'll go into B for basic. War Turtle gets a lot of hate. I don't know why. They are. I really like War Turtle. Again, I feel like second form for Gen 1 starters is like peak. I know it's just Squirtle with wings, but still. I honestly think this might be S. And then Blastoise, I actually think can be cool, but it kind of ugly. I'm gonna go with C. Mega Blastoise, kind of the same, honestly. Gigantamax Blastoise is finally awesome Gigantamax. I would honestly put them in A tier. They cooked. They cooked with that one. And that's the starters for Gen 1. Who would have thunk? Okay, next we get into the basic Pokemon. And we're going to start with Caterpie, who from the ages of like 6 to 12 was maybe 7 to 12. I can't remember the exact age range, but was my favorite Pokemon. Still one of my favorite Pokemon, probably my favorite bug. And is S tier. Fantastic design. Fantastic like color choice. Great little guy. I wish I had a camera on because I have my plush Caterpie somewhere around here. I actually stood up to go and try to find them. They're on my desk somewhere. Love this little guy. Would die for one of them. Not really, but maybe. That said, they evolve into Metapod, which is ugly. And I always forget which side the face is. It's because it's a chrysalis. I would say Metapod's probably D. There is something aesthetically pleasing about Metapod, which is why they're not F. But they still still not great. But then they do glow up into Butterfree, who's going to be in B for Butterfree. I feel like they could have, if they had gone with more Caterpie-esque design choices for this. I'm still of the mind that Butterfree was supposed to be a Venonat evolution. I don't know if that's been confirmed or not, but it very much looks that way. But that said, they're a very useful Pokemon in a lot of cases, and they're still pretty cool. But if they were more Caterpie-esque designed, I feel like that would be better. That said, Gigantamax Butterfree, which is just Butterfree with anime-ass wings, is A tier. I do like it's peak design again. Again, the drawbacks are mostly just the drawbacks that I have with Butterfree as a whole. Then we got Weedle, who is still very cute. Not gonna lie. But I'm gonna go with B tier. Not as good as Caterpie. I feel like the nose is a little too goofy. But they do try to make it work. And then the little butt spike looks like I feel like it should be connected a bit better. That said, Kakuna, especially, I don't know if I prefer Kakuna with arms or without arms, but either way, Kakuna is still cool. Almost S, honestly, in terms of chrysalis forms. I might, you know what? I'm comfortable saying that. Kakuna is S tier of the chrysalis. And then you got Beedrill, who I'll put in A. Again, I feel like, and this will be a problem with a lot of the Gen 1 Pokemon. is like the design's a little too basic. But then they fixed that with Mega Beedrill, who is definitely an S. For sure. Then we got Bird. So Pidgey is C. Again, it's a bird. Pidgeotto is fucking A tier, though. They gave that bird personality. And then they tried to slick that personality, which honestly I feel kind of ruined Bird. And so they're going back into C. But then they gave it anime personality, which is gonna again be an A for anime. And then we got our rats. We got Rattata. They're a rat. They look fine. And you got Raticate, which honestly looks a bit better, but it's still just a rat. And then you have that but French, which does look a bit better on Rattata, but looks fucking terrible on Raticate. I hate Alolan Raticate. And that's gonna be our first F tier. Fight me if you dare. Sparrow, which is honestly a better bird than Pidgey in terms of design. And Pharaoh kind of just carries the same level. So whereas Pidgey peaks with Pidgeotto, Sparrow just kind of stays norm. Honestly, Pharaoh might be a little worse in terms of design, but in usefulness, Pharaoh makes up for it. And then we have Snake. Who's Snake? I feel they're again basic design. Honestly, you know what? I feel like C is middle of the road. So that will go there. But Arbok, pretty cool. I feel like they do a little bit better in the future, but Arbok's pretty cool. Then we got Pikachu, the flagship Pokemon. So Pikachu, in my eyes, maybe it's because they're just around a lot. I mean, I like an electric Pokemon, so if it's a basic design, it's gonna for an electric, it's probably gonna go in B. Anyways, but Mochi? Oh, Two Stew's under the desk snoring. What was I saying? Personality wise can be cool. And what they've done with Pikachu can be cool. But they are also every fucking where, and it's annoying. And then there's Fat Pikachu, which is cuter and better in all senses. And then there's Raichu, which they fucking cooked on. I love Raichu so much. I think my only complaint might be that the cheeks are yellow instead of red, but it still fucking works. Love them. Love them a lot. Then they got Alolan, which in terms of usefulness is very good, but I'm not super into the roundification design. And plus, look, they're T-posing here. And then we got Sandshrew, which is one of the best Gen 1 Pokemon in terms of design, in my opinion. I fucking love Sandshrew. And then they made him Alolan, and they kind of honestly ruined that design. Sandslash, I would argue, is just a little bit. I know it's weird. You add spikes, like you add spikes to Beedrill, they're great. You add spikes to Pikachu, they're great. But then you add spikes to Sandshrew, and somehow it just feels a little weaker. That said, not when those spikes are ice. I feel like Alolan Sandshrew is around the same as regular Sandshrew. And definitely a step up from Alolan. Or, sorry, Sandslash. Alolan Sandslash is a step up from Alolan Sandshrew, is what I'm saying. And then we got our Nidorans, aka the gendered Pokemon before gender was a part of Pokemon. So we got Nidoran female. Which I still feel like, we should just remove Nidoran male and Nidoran female, and just have male and female Nidoran that then evolve into the forms. Just get rid of that one fucking... Like, okay, there's 150 actually Gen 1 Pokemon, and number 150 is Mew. I know that will never happen, but I feel like that should happen. Anyways, Nidoran female, kind of ugly basic. Kind of ugly basic. I'm gonna say they're like a low C. They're around where Pidgey is. That said, Nidorina, much better. Nidoqueen, amazing. Nidoran male, spiky, good. Nidorino, I feel like they honestly made it a little uglier with it being a bit bigger, but then they again cooked with Nidoking. These are amazing designed Pokemon. Then we got Clefairy. Also, I'm waiting for when I don't remember the name of the Pokemon. Clefairy's cute. Clefairy is snuggleable. I would say A tier, and Clefable, honestly, probably around C. Again, bigger, spikier, but does not equal better. I don't know what it is. But that's just my opinion. And then we got the OG Fox Pokemon. Vulpix. I love me some Fox Pokemon. I love me some Foxes. Foxes are one of, if not my favorite animal. The only reason I would say cats maybe more now is because I have cats. But I don't like the hair on Vulpix. I just don't. For regular Vulpix, that said, Alolan Vulpix is S tier. They fixed the fucking hair. White Fox, kind of cooler, pun intended. And then they kind of did the same thing with Ninetales. Ninetales, kind of basic. You know what? Yeah, Ninetales kind of basic, but still good Fox Pokemon, good hair and stuff. And then they fucking knocked it out of the park for the Alolan version. These are amazing. These are probably my favorite Alolan form Pokemon. Don't quote me on that. And then we got our angry little singer here, Jigglypuff, who's Smash alone brings them up to A. Close to S for personality stuff. And then Wigglytuff, better than Clefable, but still not great comparatively to the OG source. Close though. And then we got Zubat. It's a bat. And Golbat is also a bat. But we will say nothing more about them. Whew. Okay. Sorry, my lungs. And we have a long way to go. Oddish is fucking S tier. I will take no questions. I will give no further context. They simply are S tier. Gloom is C tier, possibly D tier. You know what? Gloom is D tier. I'm seeing Sandshrew here, and I'm like, yeah, no, Gloom is D tier. And then Vileplume is B. Not as good as the OG, but still good. Paris is C. Paris actually does glow up a little bit. I like the singular mushroom, and I like the no pupil eyes. And then we got Venonat, who's B. They're just a little fluff ball. They should evolve into Butterfree, but they don't. Instead, they evolve into Venomoth, which is kind of just a basic design again. Moth. Okay, now we got our digger bros. We got Diglett and Dugtrio. They dig. So firstly, with Diglett, I think they're cute, but I don't like Alolan Diglett as much. And then Dugtrio is just that times 3, and I really don't like Alolan Dugtrio. Sorry. And then we got Meowth, who is S tier for personality and other stuff. Alolan Meowth, same. Galarian Meowth, a little less so. Longcat Meowth, I'll put an A. Persian's S tier, again for personality alone. Alolan Persian is ugly. We do not like Alolan Persian in this house. Then we got Psyduck, who's a duck, and Golduck, who's duck with spikes. Oh goodness. And then we got Mankey, who is actually really cool, and then they kind of ruin him with Primeape. Not gonna lie, not a big fan of Primeape. Close to being down here, but not quite. And we got the best boy, Growlithe. Best boy, better boy, Arcanine. I'm not a big fan of the Hisuian versions. This one still is slightly better than that, but oh, I just realized you guys can't see my cursor. Do I want to change that? Sure, for now. Oh, not on this one. Hold on. Here we go. Can you see it now? There we go. Okay. So this is still slightly better than this. Alright. And we got Poliwag, who's pretty cute. Poliwhirl, who's pretty cute. Poliwrath, who's a little too angry for my taste. Got Abra, who is absolutely S tier. Fantastic fox design. Love them. Wish they were more useful. Kadabra, who is also S tier. And then Alakazam, who design-wise, not S tier, but usefulness-wise, brings them up to A. And then Mega, which kind of looks worse. TBH. Chop looks kind of basic. Machoke looks kind of worse basic, close to D. And then Machamp looks better. And then fucking Gigantamax Machamp, they fucking cooked with. Like, it's very good. Again, no further comments. Bellsprout's pretty basic. Weeping Bell a little uglier, and I honestly think Victory Bell is also ugly as shit. Tentacool, a little basic. Tentacruel, better, but still not great. Geodude's basic. Alolan Geodude, a little better. Graveler's ugly. Alolan Graveler, a little better. Golem's kind of basic, ugly, but useful. And then, kind of same thing with Alolan Golem. Ponyta's cute and is A tier. And honestly, I fucking don't care. Galarian Ponyta is fucking adorable. Rapidash is amazing as well. Galarian Rapidash, I'm not the biggest fan of. Not the biggest fan of that one. And then you got Slowpoke, who for personality reasons alone will go into A. For all of that. You got Slowbro, who again, personality reasons will go there. I don't like Mega Slowbro. Close to an F. Close to an F. I'm surprised we have only gotten one Gen 1 F, and it's an Alolan. Anyways, we got Magnemite, who's kind of basic. And then Magneton, which is basic, but 3. And 3 is better. And then we got fucking Farfetch, who is probably best bird of Gen 1. I like Farfetch'd more than I like these two for sure. And then we got this, which is Farfetch'd again, but with eyebrows. Did you was okay. And Dodrio is pretty cool. I don't think it's much of a glow up, but it's still a glow up. Seal is dorky. I've never actually really liked Seal. That said, Dugong, very good. Very good design on Dugong. Then we have Grimer, who is okay. I actually hate Alolan Grimer. And then Muck is another F tier. Hate Muck. Hate Alolan Muck more. Hate them with a passion. Then we got Shelter, who's a little cutie. Cloyster, who is ugly as shit, but is useful. We got Ghastly, who is Peak Ball. We got Haunter, who is Peak Ghost. And we got Gengar, who is Peak Dead Clefairy. And then we got Mega Gengar, which is S tier. And then Gigantamax Gengar, which is C tier. I don't really like them too much. Okay. And then we got Onyx, which is Rocks. It's just Rock Snake. I do not like Drowsy or Hypno. Design-wise, Hypno's a little bit useful sometimes, but not a big fan of them. Then we got Krabby, who is just a crab, and Kingler, who is slightly cooler in some ways and slightly worse looking in others. And then we got Gigantamax Kingler, which I think looks fucking ridiculous. Then we have Ball, who is mad. And then we have Woodball, who is something. And then we have Ball that is happy. But flipped. And then we have Woodball that is mad but flipped. And then we have Eggs. And then we have Tree Eggs. But they're kind of more useful. And then we have Dragon Tree Eggs, which I actually do not like the design of. And then we have Cubone, who is an amazing design. And Marowak is kind of worse design, but still pretty useful. And then we have a Alolan Marowak, because they were like, you think we can't do Fantastic Marowak? And then they did. Then we got Hitmonlee, which is Legs. Hitmonchan, which is Punch. We got Lickitung, which is disturbing. We have Coughing, which is Ball. Somehow Double Ball and uglier looking works for Wheezing. And I really hate the Frenchification of these Pokemon in multiple games. Is it Frenchification for that? I mean, Top Hat, I guess that's more like Britification. But I'm tired of it. Rhyhorn. Fantastic Pokemon. Rhydon. Fantastic Pokemon. Chansey is okay. Tangela is cute. Honestly, you know what? A rank. They're cute. Mega Kangaskhan, which is Kangaskhan with Kid out, I think is actually really good. I really like Kangaskhan as a Pokemon. God, we're not even through Gen 1 yet, and it has been like half an hour. Holy shit. Oh, I think Gen 1 is still the one that has the most Pokemon, right? List of Pokemon numbers by generation. So it was 151 in Gen 1, 100 in Gen 2. I remember that. Not, what is that? 135 in Gen 3. So 387. I remember Gen 4 was like really low. Oh, or maybe not. Like 106, I think. I'm having to count. I know the counts are out there. I don't know why I googled. Uh, I just, you know what? Is there? Because I don't want to. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so Gen 1 was 151, 2 was 100, 3 was 135, 4 was 107, 5 was 156, so Gen 5 will have the most. Gen 6, 72, Gen 7, 88, Gen 8, 96, and Gen 9, 120, according to Game Rant. Okay, that said, let's get back into it. Oh god. Okay, Horsey is cute, but still kind of basic. Kingdra is better, but still not a. Also, this is Cedra, not Kingdra. Cedra's A. They're pretty cool. Goldine's ugly as shit. And then Seeking is just fish. Staryu is just a star, but I like stars. And Starmie is just double star. Mr. Mime is ugly, but useful. Mr. Mime, I always forget if that was no Galarian Mr. Mime. Ugly and less useful. Scyther's cool, but has some weird angles sometimes. Jinx is an F tier. Electabuzz is definitely A tier. Magmar is D, close to F. Pinsir is D. Mega Pinsir is B. They slightly fixed it. Tauros is basic in all forms. I do not care. Magikarp is just a fish. Gyarados gets a lot more love than is deserved for design choices. Gyarados is cool, but not as cool as everyone says they are. And Mega Gyarados is... usefulness keeps them in C. Design-wise should probably go down one. Lapras is pretty useful and good design. I'm not a big fan of Gigantamax Lapras. Ditto. Go to B. Eevee, yes, I know, it's basic, but is, or not basic, is the norm, but is S tier. They're loved for a reason. That said, Gigantamax Eevee is kinda ugly. I don't like the big floof. Vaporeon, they did a very good job on the design. Jolteon and Gen, they did a very good job on the design. And then Flare, honestly, all the Gen 1 EVs and evolutions are up there. I'm trying to think if there's an evolution that would not be S tier. Maybe Leafeon. We'll get there when we get there. Porygon, shapes. Here's where I'm gonna get them swapped. One of these is Ammonite, and one of these is Omnistar. I think this is Ammonite. And they're cute. And this one's less cute. Kabuto! I fucking love Kabuto. They are amazing. They should be held for the end of days. Meanwhile, Kabutops is less adorable, but surprisingly useful and very cool. I like Kabutops a lot as well. Aerodactyl is ugly as shit. Mega Aerodactyl is uglier. They did not do well on that design. Snorlax is big. Gigantic Snorlax, big with tree, somehow works really well. Oh my god, we're almost done with Gen 1. Okay. Articuno is bird, slightly better. Zapdos is bird, usefulness good, design-wise not as good. And then Moltres, kind of on the same level as Articuno. That said, Galarian Articuno is fucking peak. Don Bluth ass Articuno. Fucking love. Oh, not A, S tier for sure. And same thing for fucking Zapdos. Making Zapdos a runner, Galarian Zapdos. Like, love these two. And then Galarian Moltres. Slightly better than regular Moltres. Got more depth, but still not as good as the other two. Dratini is cute. Dragonair is a better design. By far. Close to S tier, honestly. Close. But not quite there. Dragonite. Useful. Doofy, but useful. Mewtwo is honestly very well designed, very well used, probably overpowered to hell still, but and then Mega Mewtwo X, I really like the design. And then Mega Mewtwo Y, I would say is around the same level, but for different reasons to OG Mewtwo. And then we got Mew, who is useful, adorable. We give our cats, we say they're each a specific Pokemon. So like Tustu is Persian in personality and look. Mochi will be is Perlium now. Or no, Liepard was Perlian, but she old now. And then Hikari is Mew because she does not stop flipping. Yes, I'm talking about you. How you doing, Hikari? She's sleeping right now. I guess 3 years is the age that it took for her to finally start sleeping more than 20 minutes at a time. And that's all of Gen 1. Holy shit. So we're going to try to do this per generation rather than at the end. So otherwise, I'm going to lose it. But we're going to start with F tier. For F tier, we have Alolan Raticate, Muck, Alolan Muck, Jinx, and Mega Aerodactyl. In D tier, we have Venusaur, Mega Venusaur, Metapod, Alolan Sandshrew, Gloom, Alolan Dugtrio, Alolan Persian, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Graveler, Mega Slowbro, or Mega Slowking. I can't even remember is part of the I think it's Mega Slowbro. Seal, Alolan Grimer, Drowsy, Hypno, Gigantamax Kingler, Hisuian Electrode, Galarian Weezing, Goldeen Mr. Mime, Galarian Mr. Mime, Magmar, Pinsir, and Aerodactyl. In C tier, we have, you know what, I just realized with the Megas in the alt forms, Gen 1 is probably still going to have the most compared to the rest of the generations. In C tier, we have Gigantamax Venusaur, Charmander, Gigantamax Charmeleon, or Charizard, Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, Pidgey, Pidgeot, Rattata, Ekans, Nidoran Female, Nidorino, Clefable, Clefairy, Zubat, Golbat, Paris, Venomoth, Alolan Diglett, Psyduck, Primeape, Hisuian Growlithe, Poliwrath, Machop, Machoke, Blossom, Bellsprout, Tentacool, Geodude, Alolan Graveler, Golem, Alolan Golem, Magnemite, Grimer, Gigantamax, Gengar, Onix, Krabby Kingler, Hisuian Voltorb, Electrode, Execute, Alolan Executor, Hitmonlee, Lickitung, Coughing, Chansey, Seeking, all forms of Tauros, Magikarp, Mega Gyarados, Gigantamax Lapras, Gigantamax Eevee, Omnistar? The evolution for the either Ammonite or Omnistar, I think it's Omnistar. Snorlax and Zapdos. In B tier, we have Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Butterfree, Weedle, Raticate, Alolan Rattata, Sparrow, Pharaoh, Arbok, Pikachu, Alolan Raichu, Sandslash, Alolan Sandslash, Nidorina, Nidoran Male, Vulpix, Wigglytuff, Vileplume, Parasect. Or are those backwards? I don't remember. Venonat, Diglett, Dugtrio, Golduck, Hisuian, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Mega Alakazam, Machoke, Machamp, Tentacruel, Alolan Geodude, Galarian Rapidash, Slowbro, Galarian Slowbro, Magneton, Doduo, Dodrio, Dugong, Cloyster, Voltorb, Executor, Marowak, Weezing, Horsey, Staryu, Starmie, Scyther, Megapincer, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Porygon, Ammonite, Gigantamax, Snorlax, Articuno, Moltres, Dratini, and Dragonite. In A tier, we have Ivysaur, Charmeleon, Charmeleon, Charizard, Mega Charizard Y, Gigantamax, Blastoise, Gigantamax, Butterfree, Beedrill, Pidgeotto, Mega Pidgeot, Gigantamax, Pikachu, Sandshrew, Nidoqueen, Nidoking, Clefairy, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Galarian Meowth, Gigantamax Meowth, Mankey, Alakazam, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke in both forms, Farfetch in both forms, Shelter, Ghastly Haunter, Gengar, Hitmonchan, Rhyhorn and Rhydon, Tangela, both forms of Kangaskhan, Seadra, Electabuzz, Galarian Moltres, Dragonair, Mewtwo, and Mega Mewtwo Y. And then in S tier, we have Mega Charizard X, Wartortle, Caterpie, Kakuna, Mega Beedrill, Raichu, the Alolan Ninetales and Vulpix forms, Oddish, Meowth, Alolan Meowth, Persian, Growlithe, Arcanine, Abracadabra, Gigantamax, Machamp, Galarian Ponyta, Mega Gengar, Cubone, Alolan Marowak, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Kabuto, Kabutops, Galarian Articuno, Galarian Zapdos, Mega Mewtwo X, and Mew. Holy shit. My throat. So that's Gen 1, which I should have absolutely done these separate. But no, we're doing all of them. On to Gen 2, Chikorita. You know what? We're going to have it pinned because otherwise it's going to fuck up. Chikorita design is C tier. I will give you that, even though I love Chikorita. But Bayleaf is S tier, and Magnesium is what I'm wanting to say. But that is not their name. Pokemon Mag. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta know. Meganium. This is where it starts. Meganium is also a good design. Honestly, almost S. I feel like they just needed a little more in the back. Cyndaquil I actually really love as a starter design, and Quilava is actually really cool. Typhlosion kind of ruins it for me though. And then they fixed it with Galarian Typhlosion, who I think is also really cool. Totodile is okay. Crocodile is ugly. And Feraligatr is ugly. I do not like them. Sintra is cute. Burrit is S tier. I love them. Hoot Hoot is okay. Noctowl's pretty cool. Ladybug, oh god, I'm gonna be bad with one of these is Ladybug, and the other is Ladian, I think. They go in C, they go in S. Spinarak is cute. Ariados is cool. Crobat is actually okay. Chinchou, I actually think is pretty cute. Lantern is kind of ugly, but useful. Pichu is fucking adorable. Pichu's adorable. Cleffa is bad adorable, but like okay still. Igglybuff is bad. Destroy. Togepi. The egg. I think Togetic is actually a lot more of a good design. Natu is whatever. Zatu is slightly less whatever. Mareep is adorable as hell and should be protected at all costs. Flaffy, slightly less so. Ampharos, slightly less so. Mega Ampharos does have some usefulness. They're going back to A. Blossom's pretty cute. Marrow's pretty cute. Azumarill's pretty cute. Sudowoodo's goofy and I love them. Politoed is actually surprisingly useful, but I do not like the design. Hoppip, I actually think is the closest to a Digimon we will ever get from Pokemon. Skiploom. Somehow I remember their name. They're a bad design. Jumpluff is actually not that much better of a design, but they are incredibly useful. Apom, cute monkey. Sunkern is whatever. Sunflora is whatever. Yanma, slightly less whatever. Whooper's adorable, and they made them more adorable in Haldea. Oh god, why am I forgetting their name? Quagsire is funny, goofy, good. Espeon is, in my opinion, the best evolution. Umbreon's cool as hell. I actually really like Murkrow. I really dislike Slowking. Including Galarian Slowking, who is slightly better, but still bad. Mischievous is pretty cool. Unknown is kinda whatever. They're letters. Wobbuffet I actually really don't like. You can sue me. Giraffrig is possibly the best equine Pokemon. Pineco is a pinecone. Design-wise, Fortress is not great, but usefulness is actually pretty up there. Dunsparce is fantastic. Honestly, A level of fantastic. I actually really like Gligar as well. Steelix kind of ugly as hell, but useful. And then they fucking load him up for his Mega. I actually really dislike Snubble and the oh god, Rubble? No, something Bull. I can't even remember Snubble's evolution. Hold on, hold on. Granbull. And then we got Quillfish, who I think actually looks pretty bad. The color correction kind of fixes it a little bit, but not great. Then we got Scizor, who is cool. Cooler than Scyther, in my opinion. But still not A tier yet. And then you got Mega Scizor, who is fucking amazing. You got Shuckle. Who doesn't love Shuckle? Bad people. Heracross is pretty cool. Mega Heracross is ugly as all hell. Sneasel. is very good. Hisu and Sneasel somehow better. I don't know how they did it, but they did. Teddy Ursa is cute as fuck, but not very useful. Ursa Ring, not as cool. Slugma's okay. Slugma's a B. What is their evolution? Macaragro? Hold on. Magcargo. Ugly as hell. Do not like. Swinub. We're gonna go ahead and put Pilliswine down and see while we're here. Swinub is A tier for sure. Corsola is pretty cute. Valerian Corsola makes me sad. Remoraid is literally just a fish. Octillery, yes, this is after the leaks, but is still slightly better in design. Delibird, I actually also really like. Yes, they are just a Santa bird, but look, that's a good design. That's a complete design. Mantine. Okay. Skarmory, okay. Hundor, okay. Hondoom, okay. Mega Hondoom, okay. Kingdra, okay. Fanpy, cute as hell. Donphins, whatevs. Porygon 2. Honestly, slightly better than regular Porygon, but still not quite there yet. Stantler, I think, looks a little too doofy. Smeargle, I actually really like a lot. Tyrogue, I don't like. Hitmontop, though, was a very good addition. Smoochum, I do not like either. 2 F tier points. And actually, while we're down here, Magby is definitely D. Elekid is definitely A. Miltank, I actually think, again, similar to Delibird, is a very good and complete design. It's just the udders, man. Blissey, honestly, kind of same boat as Chansey. Raikou, fantastic design, as is Suicune. Entei, only slightly less so. Larvitar is pretty cool. Larvitar is pretty cool. And Tyranitar is kind of in the same boat. Pupitar is just slightly less cool. And then Mega Tyranitar looks ugly as shit. And then Lugia is S tier. Ho-Oh is B. And Celebi is A. Okay. Oof, that was not as long because I feel like I rushed through that a bit. Okay. So for Gen 2 and F tier, we got Igglybuff and Smoochum. For D tier, we got Croconaw, Feraligatr, Skiploom, Slowking, Galarian Slowking, Wobbuffet, Snubble, Quillfish, Mega Heracross, Magcargo, Stantler, Tyrogue, Magby, and Mega Tyranitar. In the C tier, we have Chikorita, Typhlosion, Ho-Oh, Ledi. Let me actually look this one up. Yeah, Lediba. Yeah, I knew. Lantern, Cleffa, Togepi, Natu, Politoed, Jumpluff, Sunkerns, Sunflora, Unknown, Pineco, Fortress, Steelix, Scramble. What is that? Paldean Quillfish? No, Hisuian Quillfish. Ursaring, Pilliswine. Galarian, Cursula, Remoraid, Donphan, Blissey, and Pupitar. In the B column, in the B tier, we have Totodile, Sentret, nope. Well, yes, but not now. Noctowl, Spinarak, Ariados, Crobat, Lantern, Togetic, Zatsu, Ampharos, Blossom, Meryl, Azumarill, Sudowoodo, Apom. Oh god, why is my Yanma, Mischievous? Is that Mischievous? Or am I getting that mistaken? This is Mischievous, and then it evolves into Mismagius, right? Yeah. Scizor, Heracross, Teddiursa, Slugma, Corsola, Octillery, Mantine, Skarmory, Hundor, Houndoom, Mega Houndoom, Kingdra, Porygon 2, Hitmontop, Miltank, Larvitar, Tyranitar, and Ho-Oh. A tier. We have Meganium, Cyndaquil, Hisuian, Typhlosion, Laffy, Mega Ampharos, Hoppip, Whooper, Quagsire, Murkrow, Dunsparce, Gligar, Shuckle, Sneasel, Sneasel, Swinub, Delibird, Fampy, Smeargle, Alakid, Entei, and Celebi. And then in S tier, we have Bayleaf, Quilava, Ferret, Ledian, Pichu, Mareep, Paldean, Whooper, Espeon, Umbreon, Girafarig, Mega Steelix, Mega Scizor, Hisuian Sneasel, Raikou, Suicune, and Lugia. Oh my god. Okay. Get some water in me. Okay, Treecko is definitely a D tier. Treecko is ugly as shit. Gravile is cool as shit. Sceptile is ugly as shit, but useful. Mega Sceptile is amazing. Close to S, honestly. You know what? Fuck it. They're S. Torchic, a little cuter than a basic. Combuskin is ugly. Blaziken is cool. Mega Blaziken, slightly less cool. Mudkip, I do like them a lot. And they are in S tier. Marshtomp, kinda too goofy for me, but useful. And then Swampert is actually really cool. Mega Swampert is dumb. Poochyena is slightly cooler than normal. Mightyena is kinda not. Zigzagoon's kind of basic. Galarian Zigzagoon's slightly less so. Lanoon's slightly worse than basic. Galarian, Lanoon, way more not so. Wurmple's basic. Silicoon and Cascoon are basic. Those are probably backwards, actually. Beautifly slightly less so. Dustox slightly less so. Lotad slightly less so. I forget what this one's called. Lombre, that's right. Lombre I'm not a big fan of. Ludicolo I actually find pretty annoying. Seedot's pretty cute. And then Nuzleaf's ugly, but not terribly ugly. And then Shiftry's ugly, but useful. Tailo and Swallow. D and B. Wingull, B. Pelipper, C. Then we got this line. I think Ralts is honestly adorable. I'm not the biggest fan of Kirlia. I think Kirlia is a C. And then Gardevoir is S. I'm sorry. There's a reason a lot of people love them, and that's because they're a good design, as is their Mega. Sunscrit's cute, as is their Evo. I think we're going to stop with the recap at the end. Otherwise, this is going to be like 4 hours. Oh shit. What is your name? You evolve into Breloom. Also, my throat is starting to hurt. Shroomish. Shroomish is honestly kind of cute. And then I love Breloom. I honestly love Breloom a lot. Slackoth is whatever. I think Vigoroth is whatever. Honestly, slightly better than whatever. Vigoroth's a P, but I hate slacking. Close to F tier, honestly. But not quite there because they are useful. And Kata's whatever. Where did they go? Ninjask I actually really love, and then oh god, why am I? You know what? The reason why I can't always remember this is the Shedinja. This is the gen that I wasn't able to play when I was a kid. Shedinja's okay. Whismer, C. Loudred, C. Exploud, D. Makuhita, C. Wait. Yeah, and then Hemarama? Hold on. Hariyama. Yeah. Slightly better. Azumarill's adorable and should be protected. Nosepass, I actually feel is a decent design. Skitty's okay. Kind of basic cat. Delcatty, though. Delcatty, I feel almost to A. Sableye and Mega Sableye are A. Mawile is A, and Mega Mawile is S. Aeron's pretty cute. Evolution's decently cool. Aggron, honestly, sure. I feel like that whole line is probably B. Metatite is cute. Metacham's not as cute, but is useful. And other design, yeah. Electric's alright. Manectric's better. Hold on. Where am I? There we go. And I do not like Mega Manectric's design, actually. Plus one Minun are fucking adorable. Honestly, you know what? S tier adorables. They could do Let's Go Plusle and Minun. That would sell. Volbeat and Illumis are... They've grown on me a little bit because of their usefulness, but they are not good designs. Rosalia's pretty good. Gulpin, I think, is actually okay. Swalot, I'm not a big fan of. Carvanha, whatever their name is, A. Sharpedo and Mega Sharpedo, B. These guys are C. Mega Camerupt is kind of cooler. Torkoal, even though they're a turtle, they're C. Spoink is cute. I love me some Spoink. Grumpig, not as cute, but is useful. Benda's cute. Trampinch is adorable baby, should be protected at all costs, and Flygon is one of the best dragon Pokemon. Vibrava, they could have cooked a little better on. Oh god, my throat. Why did I decide to do this today? We literally did Night in the Woods yesterday. Don't expect me to stream tomorrow, is all I'm saying. If you're watching YouTube, yeah, there will be a video tomorrow, but on Twitch, don't expect anything tomorrow. Holy shit. Cacnea's whatevs. Cacturn is cooler. Swablu and Altaria are whatevs. Mega Altaria is slightly cooler. Zongoose is very good. And then Seviper is what I was talking about earlier, if there are better snake Pokemon out there. Was it Lunatone? The Moon and Sun Pokemon. I think Lunatone and Solrock. Honestly, Lunatone's kind of D, as is Barbroach. Maybe I should be going through the F's, the D's, the C's rather than gen by gen, but too bad. And then they're kind of whatevs. Crawfish whatevs. They're actually pretty cool. I like them. I'm gonna be stopping with the names because of my throat. Holy shit. Baltoy. I actually like Baltoy a little bit, but Claydol kind of whatever. Leap, I think is actually pretty fucking cute. And Crawdilly's useful and cool. And then these guys are cute as well. Phoebos is just a fish. Melodic is pretty good design and useful. Cast form is D, but its forms are Raindrop is B, as is Cloud, and then the Sun one is C for cast form. Kecleon's V tier. Shuppet is probably V tier. Banette being A tier, and Mega Banette being S tier. Holy shit. We're almost through Gen 3. I forgot how many Megas there were in Gen 3. Or of Gen 3 Pokemon. Alright. Duskull. B. Dusclops. D. Tropius? Tropcarius? They're B. Chimchao. Is that Chimchao or Chimecho? Chimecho. C. Absol is A, as we all know and love. And Mega Absol is S, as we all know and love. What the fuck is Wobbuffet's baby form called? Hold on. Why not? I actually think Why Not's cuter than Wobbuffet. Snowrunt's pretty adorable. Mega Glalie pretty cool. Glalie's kind of whatever. Feel and Sulago are pretty good. And then Wailrun, whatever the hell this one is, useful but not as good. And we found our first D tier. Clamperl's C. Huntail is F. Let's say first D tier, I'm an F tier. And the other one that I don't remember the name of. I rarely ever see this fucking Pokemon. Gorbis. I forget about Gorbis. Okay, Relicanth, ugly as shit. Love Disc, I'm actually not a big fan of. Bagon is whatever. Shelgon is actually pretty cool. As is Mega Salamence. Yeah, that's Mega Salamence. But regular Salamence is kind of eh. Beldum's whatevs. I don't like its evolution as much. But Megatros? Is that its name? No. No. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll find it. Batang in Metagross. Metagross is pretty cool. As is Mega Metagross. Regirox, for the memes, good, but otherwise, eh. Regice, eh. I actually like Registeel a little bit more. Latios and Latios are S tier. However, their Megas, kinda B tier. Kyogre, B tier. Primal Kyogre I actually like a lot more. Whereas it's kind of the opposite for Groudon. Groudon I would say is also B, but Primal Groudon I would say is C. And then Rayquaza is A. But Mega Rayquaza is S, as is Jirachi, as is Speed and Attack Deoxys. Regular Deoxys, I would say, is probably B. And then Defense Deoxys is C. Are we gonna do this? Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll count down 5 seconds for you guys to look on the screen to see what is in each tier. So here is F tier. There's only one poke. Here is D tier, starting from Treecko, ending at Matang. Yeah. Here is C tier, starting at Sceptile and ending at Defense Deoxys. Here is B tier, starting at Torchic and ending with regular Deoxys. Take it in. Take it in. Yeah. Okay. Here is A tier, starting at Gravile and ending at Rayquaza. Not as many A's as I thought there would be. Then here is S tier, starting at Mega Sceptile and ending at Attack Deoxys. Yeah. Okay, let's get into Gen 4, starting with Turtwig, who is kind of whatever, evolution kind of uglier, and then evolution kind of back to whatever. Chimchar is actually pretty cool, but Monferno is whatever, and then Infernape is actually really cool. I would love to see a Mega Infernape. Piplup, I'm not the biggest fan of. Prinplup, I feel like they fell off again. And then Empoleon's actually better, but still not great. Starly, I'm not a fan of. Staravia is worse. But then again, the third one, better. Bidoof is whatever. These guys are all whatever. And then we get to Shinx and Luxray that are S tiers. Luxio is A tier. Bidoo is C tier. And Roserade is A tier. Granados and Rampardos, probably C and B. And then kind of the opposite for Bastiodon and Shelgon and Bastiodon. And then there's Burleys, whatever the fuck these guys are called. I think they're basic. And I dislike these 3 evolutions greatly. But then I actually really like Mothim. Combi's cute, and Vespiquen is cool. Pachirisu is S tier. Best squirrel Pokemon. Buizel is S tier, honestly. And Floatzel is A tier. Okay, Cherubi Cherums are kind of just whatevs. And then we have the different versions of these. I actually like Gastrodon in both forms, and I think that one's there, but I don't like this one. Ambipom, I don't know why, but they feel kind of weird to me. Drifloon's adorable. I would honestly say A tier. And then the Evo is B. Baneri looks a little wonky. And then we know Lopunny is going in the A, along with Mega Lopunny. And Miss Magus, Haunch Crow, not the biggest fan of. Glammeow is good. Perugly, I'm not a fan of. But Glammeow, honestly, A tier. Here's Chimchow. Um, let's see. C, honestly, C, D, C, D, Chatot, B, Spiritomb, A, Gibble, and Gabite, C, Garchomp, and Mega Garchomp, A. Munchlax is a B, Rilo's a B, Lucario's an A, and then Mega Lucario is an S. The Hippo Pokemon are kind of just C. Let's see. We're going to be at C for a little bit. C, 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 D, C, C. If it wasn't for the neck thing, they would be... You know what? No, they can be up to B. C... Yeah, C, C, B... B, B, B? A on Weevil. B, D. Unfortunately, you know what? They're very useful though, so we'll go with C. Tangrowth C. This is an A. Magmortar's useful, but still ugly as Magmar. But they'll be C. Togekiss, kinda ugly. Yanmaga. It's cool as shit. They are also an S. No, Leafeon and Glaceon are both S. I don't think there's a evolution that's not. And also Gliscor is an S. Mamoswine is a C. Porygon Z is an A. Gallade and Mega Gallade. Gallade's an... I really don't like the bottom half. We'll put Gallade in B and Mega Gallade in A. Probopass is just kind of whatevs. Dusknoir's kind of whatevs. Better than Dusclops for sure. Frostlass I actually like a lot. A. Rotom, A. Oh god, and then all the different forms. Fan form, oven form, lawnmower form in A. Fridge and washing machine in B. Uxie. We're gonna go C, B, then A for Azelf. Dialga is an A. Dialga's an S. And honestly, Suin Dialga or whatever the fuck they called it, also kind of good. And I do like the new Palkia. Not the biggest fan of the old Palkia, but not bad design. Heatran's kind of ugly. Heatran's kind of derpy. Regigigas is whatevs. Giratina is B here. And then somehow removing the legs and all that makes them A. Cresalia's that Fion, kind of whatever. I actually like Manaphy decently. Darkrai's cool. Shaman's adorable. Arceus is cool. And then, or Arceus. Arceus? I don't remember. And then flying or attack mode Shaman. Okay, that's Gen 4. Holy shit. So, no F tiers in Gen 4. But in D, we start at, what's their name? Throttle. And end at Heatran. For C tier, we start at Gen 4. Right. We start at Turtwig and end at Fion. There we go. B tier, we start at Chimchar and end at Manaphy. A tier, we start. Excuse me. A tier, we start at Infernape and go to Arceus. And then S tier, we start at Shinx, my boy, and go to Flying Shaman. For context, this line was my favorite up until Zeraora came out. Now then, into Gen 5. Supposedly, the longest one that we're going to have, but probably not because we're kind of speeding up a little bit. Oh god, and we still have 4 more generations. And in like 2 years, we'll have Gen 10, probably. Oh god. Okay, also, first one where a mythical is the first Pokemon. And Victini's alright. I like them as much as Manaphy. And I actually think Snivy's line is... I think Snivy's a B, as is the third Evo, but the second Evo is actually an A. And then Tepig and its third Evo are C, and that one's a D. Oshawott a D. But then fucking the best fucking second Evo of the entire series. And then Samurai is probably a B. And then Hisuian Samurai, honestly, they do kind of fix some of the issues I have with regular Samurai. So we'll put them in A. Okay, Patrat and Watchog. We got a few whatevers here. And they are a B. These guys, Perleon and Liepard, are S tier. And no, not just because... Look, just because I assign my cats to some Pokemon, and they all just happen to be in S tier, does not mean I'm biased. Okay? Alright, let's get to the pans. So, I actually dislike these two quite a bit. And that one, and then these in here. You there, and you there. Pit of is whatever. These 3 or whatever. And then this one's slightly cooler. Then we got Blitzel, who's adorable. And it's Evo, which is Electrike. No. Fuck. Hold on. Zipstrika, which is much better on the coolness factor. It switches cute for cool. Honestly, we're gonna go C on these two and D on this one. Woobat kinda C, but Swoobat kinda B. As is probably Drillbur, and then its Evo is A. Audino and Mega Audino are S. And then we have the ugly fucking trio that is honestly D, F, D. Should not exist. I hate these guys. And I wish them death. And I actually hate these two. And I'm not a fan of Seismitoad, but they're useful. You're whatever. You're slightly less whatever. And then you're adorable. You're a mood. And then you're cool. And then you're cool, but not as much as are you. You're kind of whatever. You're kind of whatever. And then I actually really like Whimsicott. And then these guys, I would say, is gonna be B. But then the Hisuian form is S. Why did I decide to do this tonight? Oh god, it's been an hour and a half and we're maybe now halfway through. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Then we got some fish that are fish. And then this one's B. But these two, or sorry, C. But these two are B. And then we got some more C's. Honestly, you're kind of a D. I do not like you. You're back to a C. But you're an A. You're B. You're B. You're bra. Maractus is an S. For sure. Dweeble's an A. And its Evo is a B. Scraggy is barely above a D. And Scrafty is barely below a high C, low C. And then Siglif, somehow useful, but I don't know what's going on. And the Yamask is kind of whatevs. And then the sarcophagus guy. And then we got a turtle. Blue turtle A. Slightly bulkier blue turtle B. And these guys are B2. Trubbish is C. Trubbish is not a bad design. I don't like piles of trash. Garbodor is an F. Mega Garbodor, or sorry, Gigantamax Garbodor, they actually fixed a little bit, but it's still D. And then we got S. S. A. 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 B. Get down here. F. Fucking hate this Pokemon. Fucking, which Goth is this? Is this Gothita? Yeah. Fucking awful Pokemon. Gothita. Gothorita's a bit more of a mood. Like, they're okay. And it's, yeah, those two are okay, but Gothita is just want to destroy them. Solosis and Duition kind of sees, and then fuck is this one again? Duosion, sorry. Reuniclus. Honestly, kind of an A. Ducklet's kind of a B. And then the Swan one is kind of whatever. And then we got cute ice cream, but not great. And its evolution, that's whatevs. The third tier, but its second tier is ugly. And all the deer, God, they put all the deerlings are Bs, as are the Sawsbucks. High, mid B to high B, close to A, but high B. Amolga is an A. This guy and its evolution are C. As are the mushrooms, the frillishes. The frillish evolutions are D. Alomala is C. Joltik and Galvantula are S. Ferroseed and its evolution are C. Blink the C. Honestly, this whole line is C. I don't even. Tynamo's C. This guy's C. But then this guy is B. As is these two. I am forgetting the names. I do not care enough. Gen 5, I really have not. I've beaten it once. That's all I'll get into. The fucking candle and lamp are actually. I think this whole line is B. Close. I would say mid B, high B, mid B. Axu also probably B. Haxorus is an A. And then the middle is probably a C. I hate Snot, so this fucking bear is D. But its evolution's in B. And I just like shapes sometimes. Shelmet's fucking ugly, though. Close to F. But then it evolves into something cool. Then we got Sunfisk, which both are just kind of whatevs. And then we got these two, Mineshoe and the other one that I am so terrible with names, but S. And then A rank. This fucking dragon is a C. Then we got fucking A tier here. Bisharp's honestly S, but Poniard is B. Bouffalant, just Tauros again. Rufflet is A. Bravari is like high A, close to S, and then Hisuian one I would say is S. I fucking hate this Pokemon. They are F tier to me. And this one, C. Eatmore's D. Oh my god, we're almost done with Gen 5. See, it wasn't the longest one, just because I stopped saying names and stopped recapping. Durant C, as is the dual-headed one of this. Hydreigon. These two are B. High B, mid B to low B. Larvesta is B as well. And then this little moth baby is an A. Or an S. Cobalion is also S, as is Virizion, as is Cornatus Winged, or Therian, or whatever the fuck, as is Zekrom. I'm just going, and these two forms. Then Meloetta forms and Keldeo forms are A, as are U2. They're starting to get a little out of order. And then U2, as well as U B. U2 are C, high C, but still C, and U are D. Oh my god. Gen 5 done. F tier starting with Timber and ending with that fucking bird egg. Right here. D tier, starting with the pig evolution, Pig Knight, and ending with Landorus. C tier, starting with Tepig and ending with Thundurus. Oh, goodness. This might be the most in the higher ranks. B tier, starting with Victini and ending with Terrakion. Okay. A tier, starting with the fucking grass second form and ending with Reshiram. And then S tier, starting with Duat and ending with Kyurem Reshiram fusion. Okay. 5 generations down. 4 more generations to go. My throat hurts like hell. So let's do this. Okay. So we got C. You know what? You know what? They are a B tier. Third Evo is C tier. Oh my god. And then this guy's D tier. I think, how many more do we got? Yeah, I think after this generation, we could probably, well, we'll be going quickly. Because other than Gen 9, all of these are going to be under 100 now, right? Other than some forms in Gen 8. Okay, Finnegan. These two are S. And Delphox is A. Froakie is A. As is regular Greninja, and then Ash's Greninja. Look, I like me some anime vibe. And then Frogadier is B, as is Baneri. But Baneri's Evo is ugly. Duggarby. And then we got Bird, slightly cooler Bird, and slightly cooler Bird. Then we got, honestly, kind of ugly, but still cute enough to not be in D tier, Bug. We got really cute Bug. Litleo is a C. And then male Evo is B, but female Evo is A. I don't know what the fuck these two things are. And they are, I mean, that's definitely D. You can be C. Florgus can be B, along with Skidoo, who is cute. And then it's the cute to cool factor there. Pancham, honestly, highest B so far. Pangoro is A. Furfro is A. Esper is A. 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 And then we have some swords. Honestly, I like Honedge a little bit. And I know it's just... you know what? That would be like mid B. This would be low B. Mid B. Again, I really hate attack form though. But it is useful. Fritzy's whatever. This is ugly. This is ugly. This is an abomination. Okay, C. The Gen 6 might be like my most hit or miss with designs. I either really like it or really don't. But we're also already almost done with Gen 6. I think these guys are honestly B. Is it because they're blue and yellow? Probably. I think you're B. You're just barely a B. And you're a B, but you're an A. But you're a B. But you're an S. As is Sylveon. Alucha is an A. Dedenne is a low B. This is a cute rock. And then we got Gumby. Gumi. Hisuian Sliggoo is cute. And you're also B. You're C. I'm trying to keep them in as much order as possible. But Goodra, regular Goodra, is A. Close to S. High A. High A. Oh god, we're almost done with 6. Oh. Okay, sorry. Klefki gets a lot of hate, but I think they're whatever. You're whatever. You get a lot of love, and I don't know why. Okay, is that all my C's? You guys are honestly in the spectrum of C. You know what? You'll go to B. You'll go to B. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. You're a C. Okay. I'm just gonna... I know there's no D's or lower. So, I'm just going by category now. I think that's right. And you're an A. You're an A. High A. You're an A. You both are A, as is Hoopa. And then these 4 are S. Okay. So in F tier, we just got one Slurpuff or whatever the fuck. D tier, it starts from the Grass Starter, second Evo, the Bionicle. I just am not gonna remember the names. F tier starts with the second, or the Grass Starter third evolution, ending at the ugly Hoopa. B tier starts at Chespin and ends at Volcanion. C tier starts at Delphox, and ends at Hoopa. Oh, that was A tier. Did we do B? Did I just skip B? No. God, there's so few Pokemon. And then S tier starts at the fucking Firefox. Finnegan. And it's at Zygarde Dog. Yay! Okay. Now then, what we're gonna do is continue. So Rowlet's a low B, and then its Evo is a mid B, but then this guy is an S. Then Hisuian, this guy, is a A, and then we got these two S's right there, and then we got a couple of B's, and a couple of C's, and that's the Gen 7 starters. Fuck. This is good. I didn't mean to make this so fucking long. Holy shit. Okay. Pikachu I actually think is pretty cute. Like that's a mid to high B, and this is like a low B, and then Toucannon is like a mid B for me. These two are just whatevers. This is the closest they've gotten to Eradicate in a long time in terms of like, I feel nothing really towards you. And I hate to say it, but the accordion's ugly. The accordion's ugly, but Grubbin is so fucking cute, and then Vikavolt is cool. These guys are whatever. I actually think this one's pretty ugly, as is this one. Nope, you're an F tier. Don't you try to escape that. This one, these two are. This is like mid B, high B. And then I'm not a big fan of this guy, but Rabombi, I fucking love. I fucking love Rabombi. Rabombi's cute as shit. Rockruff and these two forms of Lycanroc are S for sure, and this one's highest A. Almost S. I feel like the only thing is like it stayed too much with the original palette. It without giving like it needed to be fluffier in the back a little bit. Very close to S for that one. And while we're up here, you're also an S, and then you are B's, and you are some C-ass Pokemon. And then you're a B, as is Dewpider. And this guy's honestly a D. Oh, God. Okay. So this guy is a B, and then we have another S. We've gotten quite a few S's out of Gen 7 already, honestly. And then we have these creepy fucks, which this one's like whatever, and then this one I would not allow into my house. And then we got these two cool ones, which are B and high A. And then we got this goofy fuck, which is honestly low C, mid C. Then we got you're whatever. I think you're useful, but honestly kind of uggo in the bottom half. And you're adorable and deserve better. Comfy's whatever. These two are whatever. But this guy Honestly, A tier. Reminds me of Zaboomfu. Um. Okay. Oh God, I forgot about the Ultra Beasts. Okay. B. Ellipsopod A. Oh, we're close. We're close to the end here on Gen 7. Sandygast, honestly, I know they're kind of basic, but I love them. Same with Pumikyu. Type Null. Null is kind of cool. But Silvally or whatever the fuck? Eh. Minior is kind of basic. Now that we can see the end, Melmetal's the end. Let's see. Are there any Fs? No more Fs. Any more Ds? Bruxish is a D, close to F. But you know what? Nah. I know Bruxish gets a lot of shit, but they deserve it. They are F. Any others that might be D? Anchor's kind of close, but I think they're just going to be a low C. Yeah. Okay, so C's Togedemaru. I don't really care about this dragon. The Anchor. Second form, John Mago. This guy. Buzzswole. Guzzlord. Sakata. This guy. And Gigantamax Melmetal. Okay, and then B tier. We're gonna put Koala, Chertnor. Honestly, these two guys in B, high B, but B. You're in B. 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 Also, whatever the fuck this is. B. And then we got a lot of A's coming up. The Tapu, they're close to S. They're very high A. Solago. Yeah. Oh, I meant to put you in B. And then Marshadow. Metal. And then all these motherfuckers are S. Honestly. No questions. No debates. And my favorite Pokemon, Zeraora, is from Gen 7. Holy shit. Alright, let's go down to F. Which I believe is just Bruxish. Yeah. So F is Bruxish. D is from the accordion to the mushroom. C is from Poplio, the Gigantamax Melmetal. B is from Rowlet to Necrozma. A is from Tadekoi Hisuin to Melton. And then S is from Tadekoi to Zero. Okay. Gin 8. Lettuce. Again. Okay. So honestly, kind of basic. And then these three are all B tier. Honestly, you know what? You're definitely B because for some reason scare me. But big monkey, big hairy monkey, kind of A. And then that's A. And then these two are S, as is Inteleon. And this guy is A. And then as is Sniper Inteleon. And then Raboot and the other guy are B. Then we have Ugly Fucking Squirrel I wish didn't exist. I know this might be overkill, but you're an F. You're an F. Okay. That said, then we got B's. We got an A. Yeah. Oh God, my throat hurts. Why did I decide to do this today? Am I dumb? Do not answer that. But also the answer is yes. Oh God. Okay. Eldegoss B U D. Honestly, S. I don't care. And A. Then you guys are B. Choodle is C. Honestly, you know what? No, Choodle is D. I don't give a fuck. As are you. So when we get to that line, we'll start going line by line. Okay. The average kind of whatever. You're kind of whatever. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of your design. Yeah. Okay. Then got Fulton's. Definitely an A. And these three are definitely S. These two are A. And then we got a couple of B's here. Couple of B's. Of varying degrees. Okay. Oh God. My brain is fried. I definitely was not supposed to do a stream today. But we're here. Crap a lot. You guys are B. You're B. You're B. You're C. Honestly, you're B too. Okay. And then you're C, and you're fucking D. But then somehow the glow up. Okay. Then we got a couple of B's. The only mime that is not ugly, but still not great looking. A little literal drop. Any other C's here? You're definitely a C. You without the ice on your head, it's definitely a C. You're a D. So close. Okay. Let's head up. We got a couple of A's. Honestly, no, you're still an S. You guys are S's for sure. You know what? We're just gonna, because I know we're just gonna pull to S, and then we'll go low. So any other S tiers? Honestly, these three. Yeah, and I love this guy, honestly. Okay, so that's it for the S's. A's, we got you guys for sure. You guys for sure. I think Eternatus forms should be in there. This version of honestly both of them. Now we'll even put their Gigantamax forms in there. Regieleki, yeah. This was probably the best Regis they've done. Spectrier is great. Even when they're being ridden by the ugly bastard. Lever is great. I actually really like this fish. Okay, and then bees. Got these guys. Yeah. I think that's good for V's. And then C's, we got this one, this guy, this guy, this guy. Then D's, we got you, and I fucking hate you. Okay. Gen 8 done. We'll be done soon. So F tier is these fucking three. That should, you know what? Now that I'm looking at them, Skwovet can go up one, but these two die. And then D tier, though you're fucking close to an F. is from Squovit to the fucking pink ugly flying turtle thing. Right there. And then C tier, we got from Grookey the humanoid form of that pink ugly turtle thing. B tier, we got from the Grookey evolution to Ursalona. Quite a few B tier. C tier, we got, or sorry, A tier, we got from fucking, what is its name? The other one was Thwacky, and then Rillaboom, the Bastiodon, Suin Bastiodon, or whatever the fuck it's not Bastiodon. Hold on. Or is it? No. What the fuck is... Hold on. I'm looking. But in the meantime, those are the A tiers. And then the S tiers are from Cinderace to Ursalona Blood Moon form. I can't find the name of that fucking Pokemon. Okay. On to the final generation, Gen 9. First, we got Sprigatito, that is A. This fucking guy is A. And this guy is A. And then we got some S tiers here. Some E tiers here. And a D and an F. I fucking hate this thing. And then we got Lechonk, who's decently cute. And its evolutions are alright. I also really like these guys. Oh god, okay. I would say these guys are whatevs. And then I know this might seem odd, but I think it's a color palette thing of, I think Palmo is B, and then these two are A. Honestly, as is Tandemaus and Mousehold. Then this guy's B. And I honestly do not like this fucking thing. D for sure. You're just kind of basic. Smoliv, not actually a big fan of Smoliv. Smoliv can go in C as well. And then I like the regalness of this fucking Pokemon. You're C and you're C, you're D for sure. I'm just gonna put you in F already. I see you. And you're probably the only F. You know what? There's so few Pokemon. Let's just go from F and up. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our only F tier. Then D tier will have a few. I'm sorry. I know you are an S tier line, but you are ugly. I don't know why it's easier for my brain to go from down up, but it is. They did a lot of fixings on some stuff. I'm actually... You'll probably be C, but you're D. Sorry. Also, you're D for sure. I hate this fucking thing. You're close to F. You're D. Yeah, okay. Then some C's. So you're definitely a C. You guys are C's. For sure. Yeah. 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 Can be B. I think they're actually really adorable. You're C. You guys are C. You're C. I hate to say it, but you're C too. And Gambit as well. Gambit's gonna be B. Since they're already placed, I'm just gonna go ahead and put them up there. Oh, yeah, you. Well, close to D. They ruined Delibird. Is that it? For C. Honestly, not the biggest fan of those. Also, you're pretty ugly. I think that's it for C. Also, you're pretty ugly. Okay. That is it for C. Now let's go to B, which will have quite a few. A kilowatt thing. You got... you're an A, honestly. You're adorable. You're cool. You're gonna be an A. You're B. 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 Yeah. B. B. Yeah. Okay. To A. Okay. You're an A for sure. You're an A. You're an A. You're an A. 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 Oh, I meant to put you in B. Sorry. You okay, Tustu? A. 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 Put Diplin in B as well. A. Okay. And now for the S's, which are gonna be all of these fine mon. To be fair, hard to go wrong with this one. Okay, so for the final thing, we'll do a quickie for the Gen 9, and then we'll do a full thing for all of them. But again, I'm not gonna read them off because my throat. But yeah. Okay, so in F tier we got these two. In D tier, it starts from the fucking duck to the green thing. So it's these guys. In C tier, we start from the spider here and end at Picturant. So it's these 4 lines. In B tier, all the way up here, we start at fucking fire guy and go down to Diplin. So it's these 5 lines. In A tier, we go from Spaghettito to Paparogus, whatever the hell the new turtle is, these 3 lines. And then in S tier, we have a lot. We go from Florigato, whatever the hell, to the fucking stellar form of the turtle. So it's these 2. All right, now gonna actually open up. No. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave it on. God, can I read 1200, 1250 of these? Oh God. Should I do it? No, I'm just gonna leave them on the screen for 10 seconds. I'm gonna count each one, and it's up to you to do with that what you will. So 10 for F tier. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For D tier, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For C tier, this might have to be 2. Yeah, C tier is going to have to be 2. So we'll start with the top half of C tier. I might have to be 3. Shit. Okay. First part of C tier from Gigantamax Venusaur down to Solar Cast form. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's gonna have to be 3. So from Duskull down to can I get this a little finer? There we go. Duskull down to the duo-headed dragon that I'm forgetting. Is it Zwalius? Hold on. Oh my god, did I actually get it right? Hey, it's Zwalius. From Duskull down to Zwalius. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then finally, from Tornadus down to Petrarant. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now to B tier, which will have to be a couple as well. So starting from Bulbasaur, hold on. Hold on. This B? Yeah, this is B. Okay. I'm on. All right, so starting from Bulbasaur, ending at Mega Camerupt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then going from Grumpig down to the Skidoo evolution. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, there's gonna have to be 4 of them. So B tier might be the one that we put the most in. From Pancham down to, we'll say, Kilowatzel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then for the final 3 lines, from Mabostiff down to Diplin, we'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, B tier might be the one we put the most into. All right, for A tier, we can get all. No, we can't. A tier will be probably 2. So from Ivysaur down to Mineshoot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from Golem. Oh, what? It's not Golurk. Golurk's the. It is Golem. It is just. No, Golem is the fucking turtle. From Golett to. What is your name? Terrapagos. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then for S tier, which will also have to be 2. So from Charizard Mega X down to, we'll say, Noivern. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lastly, from Xerneas down to Stellar Terrapagos. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, that is my ranking in terms of which ones are in S tier and A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier, which, if I'm remembering correctly, if we go from least to most on categories, it literally goes F, D, C, or no, F, D, A, or F, D, S, C, E, no, F, D, S, A, C, B. So most Pokemon are in B tier. Only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 Pokemon in F tier. That's not bad. Excuse me. But yeah. Maybe we'll do an updated version of this when Gen 10 comes out, and we can just do the Gen 10 Pokemon or anything after. I assume they might not count the next game as Gen 10. It might be Gen 9. So Pichu might not be the last Gen 9 Pokemon. But the next Legends game will probably have a couple new Pokemon. Probably not a ton, but maybe a few. And probably definitely some like new forms. But we could just wait until Gen 10, add those on, and probably also do an updated Smasher Pass. But yeah. So if you are watching the VOD, stay tuned. But if you're watching the highlight, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know, especially on YouTube. Get in the comments if you liked this or not. And maybe we can do this for other stuff. But yeah. So thank you for watching, and if you're watching the highlight, I will see y'all next time. Later.